Agency. They are both children's program managers for Early Head Start and Head Start, Allison Wyrick and Stephen Fritz. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to see you.
You too.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So what we probably should do is, I guess, explain the difference between Early Head Start and Head Start and what these programs are.
Yeah, definitely. So Early Head Start is for pregnant mothers and children up to age 3. And that's an in-home program where their home visitors go to the home at least once a week. And they kind of work with the children and the families to kind of create those bonds. They use the infant mental health model to help create those attachment and bonds. And then they use parents as a teacher curriculum to kind of facilitate developmental activities for the children and the families. And they kind of help with taking children to well checks and things like that as well.
I think the last time that you were here, Allison, you were expecting.
I was.
So you were a candidate for, and are a candidate for Early Head Start.
I was. Yeah.
Have you taken advantage of the?
Unfortunately, I do not qualify just because there are some eligibility requirements. Okay. But that just leaves it open for other families who are eligible to come and help join us.
Right, and the idea, with eligibility is you want to be able to offer the resources to those people who are most in need, who might not have the ability to get it elsewhere.
Yes,
right?
Definitely. Yep. And then from Early Head Start, they can transition into our Head Start program.
Yeah, our Head Start program is starting at age 3, and that's, the preschool type programs that we have, and we do those at that's a site-based program where the students come in. If they're at a school site, JPS is one of our partners, and at many of those sites they will provide transportation, but we also have additional sites at some apartment complexes and community centers. We also partner with JCISD, have JCISD sites. So depending on the site, sometimes there's some transportation available through JPS, and sometimes it's just parent transport. But that operates much more like what you would expect from a traditional preschool, where we have curriculum. The students, when they arrive, they receive breakfast, lunch, snack, nutritious meals. Nutrition is one of our focuses because we're looking at the entire child, not just the academics or the motor skills that you might expect. So that's one of the things that we provide for our children in the Head Start program.
How many different sites do you have right now?
In Jackson, we have approximately 23 classrooms, but we also operate in Hillsdale County. And in Hillsdale, I believe we have, I want to say 12. My number could be off by 1 or 2, but.
We hopefully at the end or near the end of the pandemic, and
hopefully.
Yeah, I wonder how does the and Stephen, I know you're fairly new with CAA, but were you able to do the site-based?
So our Early Head Start program did run virtually for a while, so that was kind of rough. Thankfully, with our Head Start program, we were still able to, for the most part, operate in person. We kind of had to cut our program back for about half an hour. Yeah, I was, sorry. We kind of had to cut our enrollment back for about a year there to about half, but we are fully enrolling our classrooms now. We are still operating with masks in the classrooms and stuff for safety for the children because some of them can't be vaccinated at this time.
Right,
so.
They're not. None of them can.
No. So.
Soon though, maybe.
Hopefully,
yeah.
We'll see.
So the numbers, you're back to where you were, but still, even with that, you can only take so many.
Our space can be limited just due to licensing, and it's a federally grant-funded program. So, depending on how much our grant is for.
All right.
But we do have wait lists for parents who are interested at multiple of the sites. So if we don't have room right now, who knows when might be open up at any point in time. So
if you wanted to go to the program at School A this fall, but might be opening at School B.
Yep. So when you fill out the interest form online, or you can call the office, It does give you the option to choose, believe it's your top 3 choices on where you want to send your child, and we will do our best to get you into one of those sites.
Cool. You brought some photos,
Yeah.
so let's take a look and see what it's like to be at Head Start.
Oh, those are the caterpillars that the children were raising, waiting for them to develop into butterflies. And we made that as a part of one of our discovery areas for science learning and things like that. Most of the classrooms have already released their butterflies. And in addition to watching them grow, most of the classes did butterfly-related projects, songs, and we let them come up with all their own stuff. Each classroom was child-guided in deciding what they wanted to do butterfly-related.
I'm glad you explained that because it looked to me like granola snacks.
Yeah. No, yep. Every classroom in our Head Start program got butterflies, and the children were able to explore and learn about butterflies in various ways. Like you can see there, they made butterflies using paper and toilet paper rolls. So the classrooms had a lot of fun with it. And we kind of ran a little contest between our classrooms, and actually the city Jackson Recreation Department was able to help us out with a little prize for our teachers and stuff. So it was nice.
Cool. Do you have partnerships where there's people that come in or you go places?
Yeah, we try to partner with people. I know Andrew, and I've worked for the Jackson Recreation Department in the past, so I know they're all about supporting the community, so they enjoyed it, and the kids really got to enjoy making those projects. So they made those are butterfly feeders that the children got to make as they released their butterflies.
Full butterfly curriculum.
Yes, so they did a whole unit on it.
Well, you can tell even with the mask they've got smiles.
And here they're acting out the life cycle of the butterfly. So full body, full curriculum.
Fun. Everything you ever wanted to know about
Yeah.
butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
The kids in the classrooms had a lot of fun with it.
How's staffing? The issue we've seen during this pandemic.
Staffing, just like everywhere
Mm-hmm.
else, we are struggling with staffing. So you can go onto our website and apply. At this time, we are offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus after the successful completion of your 90-day introductory period.
How do you know if you qualify? Is there a formula? Do you have something on the website?
Are you saying qualifying for the classes
As a
or for
parent,
employment?
as a
Okay.
family.
Oh,
Yeah, well, there's actually several ways to automatically qualify. If you already qualify for certain other assistance programs,
Okay.
such as TANF, and SNAP was just added as an automatic eligibility. You can also qualify for disabilities and homelessness as well. And you can go to the websites and just fill out the interest forms, and someone will talk to you and discuss what your exact situation is, whether it's an income-related situation or otherwise, and help you determine if you do qualify for our programs.
And is there a period, like application period? Is that limited?
I don't know. I think you can go on. You can go on at any time. We are, for the school year, so we are accepting interest forms and stuff for next school year at this time. And anytime throughout the school year, if you go on and fill out those programs. Early Head Start is taking children throughout the entire year. So if you are a pregnant mom or have a child 0 to 3, go on our website. 0 to 5, really. Go on our website in both Jackson and Hillsdale County.
Is there anything you guys do in the summer?
Just not a Head Start. We are starting a year-round program at our Hillsdale site, kind of trying to pilot it. So if you are in Hillsdale and want a year-round program, we are starting to offer that just this year. So I'm piloting it and see how it goes. But Early Head Start runs year-round.
Now, with Early Head Start and getting in before the baby's born or in the early months, are you hearing about some of the issues that moms in Jackson are having, particularly with formula shortage?
Oh, as a mom, I am actually, I am very familiar with that. My son is on formula, so we have had our WIC program so they can also contact our WIC program at the Community Action Agency if they're having issues, and they can try to help track some down for them.
Good.
So we have heard of it all.
Yeah, it's not just, well, it's everywhere.
It is.
Well, thanks for sharing the news about Early Head Start and Head Start.
Well, thank you for
us.
having
Yeah,
us.
good to see you.
All right.
And Stephen, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thank you.
Both are children's program managers for Early Head Start and Head Start with the Community Action Agency, Allison Wyrick and Stephen Fritz.